We interrupt this broadcast for a public service announcement. Please listen carefully to the following information.
Good evening, hello, how are you? Another vlog, aren't you? Are getting a bonus, you are. This is absolute bonus. No, that's the other ride, isn't it? I've not got a bonus yet, but you know. Anyway, evening, how are we? So, Rapids, not open till 1:45. Bizarre time to open, isn't it? May as well be 12:46 or 12, you know, may as well round it up, round it down, you know, or 1:45. But anyway, so, just thought of a new style vlog for you called InfoVlog. Not the normal, you know, Dean prattling around such a thing. There'll be a bit of information in these. So it'll be it's a bit busier than I thought, you know, but we'll try and do it as quiet as we can, because I'll be going in the queue lines to talk to you bits and bobs that knowledge that's all in here. Oh, evening. The 12:46 to Burton-on-Trent. We'll be leaving shortly. Thank you. So yeah, this is a Rapids. Nice to see it back. But obviously, you know, they've done what they can. You know, obviously it's better than uplifting than what we got at Alton Towers. So yeah, lovely soundtrack. But we need to get these back, please, Drayton. You know, the effects. You've got to get them on. I know they don't do anything, but you've got to get them on. Oh, shockwave, evening. Where's that? Where's it gone? There you go. There you go, evening. So, yeah, shockwave. So you'll see me in a minute. I can't think of anything what I was going to say. It all comes to me when I'm not doing it, you know, when I'm not here. And I thought, oh, that's a good idea. But yeah, if you've got any questions, you can fax me. I need the number. See, this is how prepared I am. But you can fax me now, right? Modern technology. So I'll insert the little fax noise now. Here you go, fax me. Yeah, fax. There you go. So you can fax me if you want, and I'll put the number on screen. You know, so I'm going to play about with iMovie a bit and put it all together for you. So yeah, Drayton Manor Rapids. And then there's 2 rides that are going to be the info, and then there'll be a vlog, and hence why it's called InfoVlog. That's the idea anyway. So hope you enjoy it. That's the idea anyway. So lovely day here at Drayton Manor. And on that note, that's this clip. I don't need to flip you around at the moment. So I'll catch you in a bit, and I'll see you probably at Stormforce 10, and I'll go through a few details of this ride that's 23 years old. Can you believe it? So, see you in a bit. Ta-ra! Evening. You won't be able to see me, but I'm just showing you the queue line at Stormforce 10, because personally, right, I do believe, right, that this is one of the most it's one of the most themed and the most best executed rides there was back in 1999. You'll have to excuse people coming through, but yeah, just wanted to go through little things that I know that now don't exist. So this used to give you the shipping forecast on that. So we used to say all the shipping forecasts for you. That's a new edition. That IKEA clock, I've got one of them. 50 quid if you want one from IKEA. Get your pre-orders in. So that's, you know, that for starters. I mean, Farmer Studios did this back in 1999, you know, and it stood the test of time as well. But obviously it used to be sponsored by RNLI. Unfortunately that's no longer the case, so they've rethemed it to search and rescue. which I think they've done a good job, because it's all search and rescue now. There's no reference to RNLI anymore. And by the way, I'm not going on, because unfortunately there needs to be a warning as well. It's nearly Valhalla wet now, so yeah. So, oh, evening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him to speak for you. He doesn't speak anymore, but I'll get you in to speak, because I'll put this over the clip for you. 1880 was a bad year for storms. So he will speak to you. I'll do that. Let's go around and I'll show you. There he is. You have to bear with us. There he is. Evening. How are you? So yeah, let these people through on there. So yeah, I'll pause you a second. Let these through. I'll keep it going. All right. You'll have to bear with us. So yeah. Let me see, there you go. 1880 was a bad year for storms. So if I pause the clip there. And
1880 was a bad year for storms.
He's not knitting his net today. So yeah. So it's no longer sponsored by RNLI, and it's 23 years old. I mean, and there's a fun fact about this. One of these used to say Stormforce 10, and then the chavs peeled off a letter each season. On that one, so that was quite funny, because every season one letter disappeared. So yeah, and it's just the theme in it. You know, it's properly done and thought about. Right back in the day, I mean, we don't get things like that anymore. And I mean, this is all like thing to crustaceans and sea. You know, and this is supposed to be a boat. You know, so. But we are talking 23 years ago when they put this in, and the family theme park. But I do believe the theme was executed fantastically, and it worked. Obviously, I can't not go past this without showing you the answer back. Don't answer me back, will ya? So, and then here we go. Cleaning cupboard in here. It used to always smell of cleaning cupboards. This is the lighthouse. That used to work as well. That used to have the radio on, showing you, trying to get you to Mayday, Mayday. That doesn't work anymore. But it's just the little things, you know. So the attention to detail, and it's actually lasted. Apart from the few things, it's still. Oh yeah, got your dirty washing up there. Look. They've even added, because I'll go through the actual ride thing. They've even actually added ride estimated queue times, which see, I bought another one. Look, that's cost them £100. That has. They're about 50 quid. So yeah, there you go. That's all that. And I just don't get. I love to know what happened with all this. There's a loading thing, and you've got to have a certain person in a certain place, because it's obviously really back. You know, I'll show you the boats. So you must have seen the boats. There you go, and obviously because they're right flat, it like just pushes the back down. So this is the bridge that they did, because obviously I think it was 2 years ago now, they closed it for a whole year, spent a lot of money on it, changing the infrastructure. You can go through, changing the bridge and all the ride control systems on the ride. So yeah, it stood the test of time, and I do believe that whoever thought of the actual, you know, the theme of it, it's one of the most properly executed theme ever, I think. You know, and it just works, you know, right back in the day, and it's a sentimental value. Obviously the ride system isn't brilliant. Bear. No, not that bear. Actual bear. Not a sheep bear. No, yeah, not a bear. You know, best amusement rides, but they're not that best, are they? So then you've got actual lifeboat thing on there, and then they redid this. This was sponsored by Jet as well, and they took that off. So that's gone, because that was in Paisley. and then they took that off, and then they actually redid it and put the logo on. So right, and then I just go through, obviously with all these new safety regulations, there's a staff member that needs to be down there, the spotter, which never used to be the case back in the day when I used to ride it. I have done this 30 times in a day before, back in the day where there used to be 20 boats on there, but now I don't think they've only got a few boats, to be fair. I mean, they're all parked in the car park, but the way the ride runs now is totally different. Obviously with safety and everything, it's totally changed. So I'll just get you a picture of the station, and I might even get you, we can cross it over, because I'm not going on it, because like I say, absolute warning, that backwards drop is almost as wet as Valhalla now, even on any seat. So you've had your warning, Dean's warning, Stormforce 10 warning, you'll see it in a minute. It literally comes in the side from both angles, both sides. No way of avoiding it. It's just the level of the water, and it never used to be that bad, only on the back. But I don't know what they've done, but it's really bad. There you go, really bad, absolute soaker now, really bad. On every row, let me zoom in, just every row, really bad. So you've had your warning. So you've got to get prepped for this now. You come to Drayton Manor, you can't just nip on it. You've got to get prepped. So, I mean, went on with theme park TV / theme park banter, and we were shocked at the same, because I was in row 2 or row 3, and it still was just as wet. So yeah, you've got a spotter here now, an extra staff member, and yeah, and it's had special Sam announcements at the top of the drop saying sit back, hold tight. So that's a new addition that I didn't know of. But yeah, and it's just been, you know, changed to night search and rescue now, which is nice. They've done well with it, and hopefully it stays a while. But obviously, you know, it's not my cup of tea anymore. I'd rather go on Valhalla when that finally reopened. So I'll just get you the station, and I mean, when I went on it, the station to me, oh, that's another change that they did. The turntable in there now doesn't move backwards, you know, level with this backwards drop until that's ready. So that used to turn, as soon as that boat went up, that used to turn and get ready for it to drop, even though that wasn't ready, but now it doesn't, because it's easier for evacuation, which makes sense. But it's just obviously 23 years ago, all these changes, you know, it's amazing to see. But yeah, I've done it, I did it years and years ago, 30 times in one day, mad. But yeah, like I say, on a tweet before, if you've seen it, this is the last ride ever built that doesn't need treated water. So yeah, it just runs off the lake water. So that's that. I'll just get you the station, and then I might actually, I'll probably walk back, and then if I missed anything, there you go, search and rescue on the door. There's a little bit of a queue, but I'm not going on. But apart from these railings, the whole station is pretty much as it was. You know, 5 to 4 evening. You know, and I just think even the boats, everything down to the boats is all properly done. We have lost the bulldog door, because they now have to say please remain seated at the end on that one. So yeah, but I'm not going on today because I've got to get prepped. So yeah, just zoom into there for you. But that used to shut. There's a man on there used to say, hold on tight now, here you go. And shock horror, that does actually lift up. But they can't use the door because they can't speak to you. So on that note, so yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. But we'll go back down the queue the other way round, and I'll just show you, just if you've never been to Drayton Manor, I mean, this is still, the attention to detail, you wouldn't, you know, there's not been a ride like it, you know, for 23 years. you know, everything to the queue line. I can probably flip you around now, just bear with us. Evening, there you go, you can see me now, evening. Yeah, so 23 years, there's not been a ride that's, you know, it's just, the theme just works, in my opinion, and I just think that, you know, it's not just me, hopefully everybody else thinks, you know, this ride can't stay 23 years, you know, it must be popular, otherwise it wouldn't stay, but I just think it's, you know, the theme works. Same with Valhalla, you know, that's Vikings, obviously that's having a refurb and everything, but you know, it's just going to work, and you know, they built a lighthouse, and it's the focal point. This replaced the log flume, you know, so it modernised the log flume, you know, so yeah, it's Stormforce 10 at Drayton Manor. But I'll just show you back round this way, and then we'll see if I missed anything. But yeah, this used to always smell of cleaning. Oh, 20 to 6. Oh, the other way round, evening. IKEA clock. It does just about smell of cleaning fluid. It's always, it's the iconic smell. It's smelled like this for 23 years. You can't, you know, you can't, but you know, I'm getting on myself, you see, so that's why I'm doing all this, for like prosperity reasons. And then also, they used to, when RNLI did sponsor it, there was a counter on the exit, and they Drayton Manor used to donate 1 pence for every rider. But that's obviously went, so that was nice of them. So, but yeah, for a family theme park back in the day, you know, this was, you know, I mean, we had Excalibur, which I'll show you the remains of, and I can put a little picture of Excalibur in that I've got somewhere. Oh, got people coming up now. There you go. So, so yeah, no, I how they did this right back in the day, you know, they did well. And then to obviously spend more money on it, you know, to rip RNLI outfit. You know, here he is, knitting his net. I don't know, I haven't got a name for him. The other one was obviously for Henry Freeman, at your service. I don't know what his name is. Put name in the comments, what's his name? Bertie? I don't know what you want to call him. Obviously, there he is, but he's, oh, get the bus. Catch the bus. So, catch you, yeah. So you got all these, there you go, where you catch here. But yeah, no, really good. And so I don't think people think of these things, you know, more in depth. I mean, because this has just been sitting here for 23 years, you know, and obviously now, obviously I'm going to go Apocalypse now and tell you all about that. That's it. I don't know too much about that, but yeah, it's just how it starts, you know, all in this. Got some people coming in, you know. I mean, if I'd done this a few years ago, that'll be it. I'll be out. Not allowed to film in the queue line. They watch you. They do a PA announcement. Say, oh, yeah. I think that's for graffiti. You see, they see you. But yeah, just look. You know, the theming. It's just like Ben 10 when they did change to Accelerator. You know, I mean, that's got some nice theming. But this one just works. And obviously they've changed the entrance a few years. Never used to. There you go. Expect to get very wet. Yeah, it really is bad. Worse than it used to be. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, the queue used to have a shutter on it, and it was a bit further over. So yeah, that's Stormforce 10 for you. I've been blabbing on for 4 minutes on the other bit. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, and that's Stormforce 10 here at Drayton Manor, still going, and I'll see you over at Apocalypse, get some footage for you. Ta-ra! Evening, just before I go over to Apocalypse, obviously never fails to deliver, is delivering at the moment. Well, I hope you can hear me, it's a bit loud with the audio, Venture Cove FM, but yeah, Maelstrom, that's 22 this year, that's 2002, right, it's 2002, when, you know, these rides have been here a long time. Obviously, I grew up with all these rides, and obviously people that have only just started coming to these parks, these are old hat for them. And then all of a sudden we didn't get any investment. So any of these parks, like Alton Towers and Drayton Manor, you know, it had a few bits and bobs. But obviously the Merlin parks now haven't had much. Obviously Thorpe Park is getting something. It's getting, obviously, Project Exodus, isn't it? But it's not had anything for 10 years. So obviously when I did all that, I got all the new one. I do like this Bing Bong though. Not that one. Not that one. No, so I do like that one. Your little Adventure Cove FM Bing Bong. I don't want to have a go. No, thank you very much. So yeah, oh yeah, I nearly forgot. I almost forgot. There's a lift in there. In that lighthouse, if you didn't know, there's a lift in there. And I've been down that lift. There you go, I've been out that door as well. So there's a lift in that lighthouse. Proper lift. It's the slowest lift ever, but there's a lift in there. Okay. Right, I'll see you over at Apocalypse. And might actually do pink flowery mug as well. See if it's still there. Oh, steady on. What's not on the camera, mate? On that note, tra. Right, and also, right, here we are opposite the Lakeside Tea Shop, because the sombreros used to be over there. But over here, used to be the annual pass like office. Excuse him, what? He ain't got much in there. Nothing to see in that cage, is there? Nothing to see in that cage. Yeah, so over here, you used to have to come all the way into the park if you're an annual pass holder, which had your address on, and then you used to have to show that to get a wristband to go on the rides. That was right back in the day, that was. So yeah, that's absolute nostalgia. Going back 20 odd years ago, that would be. And then obviously they changed it to pay one price. And then all the Arabian Derby's gone. All these crane machines. You know what I mean. Here he is. Here we are. Evening. How are you? So yeah. Arabian Derby. Gone. You can't roll your balls now, can you? So yeah. Right, we're getting up to Apocalypse now, and it's had a paint job down here, which is quite nice. It's all nice and retro. To me, it's like Superman. It's like Gotham City. See, look, it's all had it's eat, drink, and enjoy, and it's all had a purple and silver theme. So I don't know why. Unless something's happening up this end, but who knows. So you got accelerator there. Are you vlog bombing? Are you?
I'm vlog bombing.
Yeah, you're vlog bombing.
Hey guys.
Dean 8001 on YouTube.
What?
Dean 8001 on YouTube. You'll be in that. There you go. Bit of vlog bombing there. Right. So you got pink flowery mug over here. Over there, you got to go and see the pink flowery mug. But we're not on it. Oh, we could actually do that. That's not too bad, to be fair. But no, that's not what I'm here to do. So I'm here to do this thing. There it is. Look, right. So Apocalypse. Right. Where do we start? This is another 2000 ride. Been here for 22 years, and there's a lot of markings on the floor. So yeah, sad times on this one. So get the somber music playing off if I find some somber music. So here you go, it's going up now. But to be saying that, if they hadn't done the work for the Fifth Element Flawless, it would only be on one tower at the moment, or closed. So they've done that, so it's limping on the Fifth Element, which is the Flawless, and one sit down. So both sides are open. You can't stand up anymore, because the side that I love, that's it. I got it on it last year briefly, and then it closed. It was open a few days and then it closed again. But they're running on what they run on most of last year, which is One Sit Down and The Fifth Element, Flawless. So yeah, come and ride it while you can, because it might not be here in 2023. Not confirmed, but more than likely it's not the world's kept secret, but I don't think it'll be here next year. So come and ride it before that announcement, otherwise it'll have a bloody hour queue. Right, and on that note, oh yeah, and what else? I just need to see. I never go when I say I'm going to go, but let me. So I'll pause, and we'll see you in a minute. Evening, I'm back. But before I go back over to Apocalypse, that thing over there, I'm just going to tell you this fact, right? So Drunken Barrels used to have an Enterprise where that is. I think it was a bit further over, but it might be about here. I'm sure it was. Guess where that Enterprise went? It's at Thorpe Park now, would you believe it? They sold it to Thorpe Park years ago, because obviously this, I think people were screaming again, and obviously they had to get rid of it. Obviously hence the sign on Pandemonium, will you please stop screaming? So they obviously got rid of that, and they sold it to Thorpe. And then that's Quantum. So if you've been on that, you've been on Drayton Manor's Enterprise, which was around this area, just over. I think, and then they put Drunken Barrels in. I think that's always been in the same location, not Sheriff Showdown, the Golden Nuggets. So they did well revamping that. So it used to be sponsored by Golden Nuggets. Well, we'll go in the queue line on this. I'll flip you around in a sec and we'll go and show you the thing. I can't find the audio for this. I'm sure some people will remember the original audio for Apocalypse. You know, do 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 do, boo boo boo, boo boo. You know, and I don't know whether it's been made or why they can't use it anymore. Is it forbidden? I'll just flip you around, one sec. There you go. Right, I'll flip you around so you can't see me anymore. There you go. I actually will go on to this because I haven't got a prep for anything. So there you go, it's going up. So yeah, it's playing this random track, but so yeah. So yeah, so you've got obviously Stand Up, Flawless, Working. You got that's my baby. That was that falls the fastest. That one fell really good. That one, Tower 4 on there. Look where it is. There you go. Number 4. There you go. Number 4. So yeah, but these haven't worked for a long time. So, because that worked at the beginning of last season, that one. Got on it a few times, and if I'd known it wasn't going to open again, I would have done it a lot more, but it didn't open again the whole season. So it's been limping on Flawless, and it's been limping on this Sit Down one. Also, what I can tell you, these used to have air gates, and then they went manual. So they're no longer air gates. They just took them off. And these little boxes got repaired. Them little boxes got changed. So yeah, Apocalypse may not be here next year. Ta-ra. Even just been on. But yeah, I want to ask the comment below if you actually will miss Apocalypse, or is it time to go? You know, after 22 years, is it actually time for it to depart? So, put your comments in the box below, and I'll have a read. But yeah, I don't think it will survive because you can tell that there's no maintenance on it and it's been up for sale. So they're trying to get rid. So when there's markings on the floor, but they'll have quite a big footprint if this goes. They'll have all this. Pandemonium's already gone, so you can scream as much as you want now. So yeah, so comment below. Don't forget you can fax me. I'll put the number on the screen here, so you can fax me on there. You can fax me modern technology, hey. Don't forget to fax. So yeah, if you've got any problems, queries, give me a fax. Oh, bing bong. 2 for 1 deals in the aisle. Spillage on aisle 5. Bing bong. Stormforce 10. Yeah, and that's got another thing. Obviously, they need. I forgot about that in the actual how it's operated in Stormforce 10. They need person to operate it now and some to watch the cameras. Back in the day, there used to be one bloke doing it. He's now sadly left. He's gone up in the world, as I called him, and he was an operator of Stormforce 10. Then he went to management in rides, and then he became electrical guy and did all pink flowery mug. So yeah, I think he's left now because it's not the family owned now. It once was. So yeah, this will probably go this test track as well. Thrilling, absolute thrilling ride. This test track ride. So yeah, that's where the wheel was, the big black wheel. It didn't stay long, to be fair. It didn't. Pandemonium's gone. It's there, but disappeared. So yeah, and I think that's I'm gonna call it a day really today. To be fair, now because I've got to get a new tyre for my car. Otherwise, I would be here all day, but I've got to get a new tyre because it's nearly bald. My car's had an MOT. I can't tell you what it's called, my car. PG, obviously, but you know. So yeah, I had an advisory on the MOT, so I've got to do that. Might go to Alton Towers and do a vlog for you tomorrow. So I've not been there for a few days, well, a few weeks to be fair. I went opening. No, I didn't go opening day. I've been once. So yeah, we'll have a nose, see what music they're playing, and that's that. So it's Drayton Manor for you, yeah. But like I say, don't forget to fax me. There's the number. And so yeah, got any comments, any thoughts? Don't know whether this has been enjoyable for you, you know. So, but I'll do another one, see what I can come up with the Alton Towers. So, but yeah, hopefully it's been entertaining for you. And then obviously September, if you can wait that long, obviously there'll be bits and bobs. But I do need to go venture out to places. So obviously I must get to Flamingo Land when their new Colossus opens. Must get that done. So you might get a vlog from there if I'm not too busy, but you know, I don't think there's vast amounts to do there. Got to get on Hero, the best coaster ever. Yeah, right. So yeah, get on Hero and obviously have my ribs bruised and all sorts. Get on Mumbo Jumbo, get that cred because I haven't done that, to be fair. So yeah, yeah, and Excalibur still excellent use of obviously a ride station. Just stayed there and it's now part of the Christmas event. So yeah, excellent use of stuff. And please remain seated at all times. So yeah, that was Excalibur. I quite enjoyed Excalibur when it was there, but it was probably the worst ever ride, reliability wise. But it had a bit of fire in it. So yeah. So any comments, please feel free to leave them below. Also, I'll put a link in that you can still donate. I did 15 rides on Stormforce 10 last Tuesday. You can still donate if you want to. I'll put a link in the description to the PayPal fundraiser because I'm going to do Tidal Wave all day on the 5th of May. So I'll put that in the description for you. So you've got, oh, he's not very happy. So yeah, he looks happy as well, happy as Larry look, wanting to win. So yeah, no one's on stage at the moment. Shall we do a message? Shall we do a message to Drayton Manor? But where are they? Look, here's one reason to come to Drayton Manor. They've got 60k likes on Twitter. So yeah, here's one reason to come to Drayton Manor. Get an apocalypse before it goes. There you go. And this thing. There you go. Maelstrom. There you go. Well, they've just come off apocalypse. So yeah, Maelstrom. It is delivering today, so I think they've fixed the issues. So, so on that note, we'll call it a day. So, so yeah, we'll actually hit down the bottom for you, and then I'll call it a day. See you in a bit. Ta-ra. Evening, I'm back again. Just to point out, air race is now open. First day open. It's come off the Square of Despair today, and it's open. It's in operation. So it took them a good few weeks to get that working from opening. So yeah, G-Force gone and comes in its place. Tidal Towers. So, oh, evening. Alarm. So, so yeah, I'll be next back when the Vikings open, and then we can have a bite to eat at Valhalla, and we can go on low-key, but shh, keep it a secret. But I'd rather go on the low-key at Sweden rather than that low-key. But it's an interesting ride, very interesting. So it'd be nice to see that one. I know it's only a little kiddies ride, but it'd be nice to have a look at. You know, and then obviously the disco. So and I've got a little joke for disco. So stay tuned on that one. So yeah, oh, it's just started. But yeah, it's not parking very well. But when it didn't park very well when I was on it. It was literally backwards and forwards. It couldn't find it. Got there in the end, but it wasn't instant like it should be. So on that note, ta-ra from Drayton Manor. Will you be quiet? I'm trying to make a vlog. So on that note, ta-ra. See you in a bit. Ta-ra. Hello, I'm back. I'm just at the plaza area, right? If you've not seen my original vlog that's on the channel, I just want to, some of these terms and conditions are quite funny. If you ever read these terms and conditions, they're quite funny because I've got right to sell your car. And I'll just show you. So it's £6 to park. And where did I put it? Where did it say? Yeah, obviously don't leave your dog in a car. That's obviously straightforward. There you go. There you go. Look. There you go. It says somewhere. It says. See, I've not planned this. I thought, oh, I'll do this for you. It's number plate recognition. Where does it say? There you go. If you want to leave your car for 7 days, you've got to give them writing. If you're ever going to do that, and then if it's been in the car park for more than 28 days, they've got right to sell it. We got it there. Look, it says reserves the right to sell any vehicle. Look. So if you don't abandon your vehicle for 28 days, because then they'll abandon it for you. But you do get half hour. A lot of people I see dropping off. I think, yeah, there, look, drop off. You get 30 minutes free, but you do see a lot of people not going past the barriers. So you can come all the way down and then come back down. But yeah, I just thought, so just to let you know, they can sell your car if you're to keep it here a month. Just to let you know.